Shout out to everybody there on the live. Let's jump on into that intro. Let's get it going. Shout out to each and every one of you. God bless you all for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time, baby. I'm telling you, your time is the most precious. You think it's money? It's your time, baby. You can use your time for everything in life. You got to trade your time for money, trade your time for love, trade your time for every single thing you do. Is it worth it? I'm going to make sure it's worth you trading your time right now, baby, because I know how important it is. God bless you all. Thank you for jumping on in. you guys hear that? I couldn't hear that. Something was weird there. I don't know what's going on. Something was weird. Yeah. Could you guys hear that? I might have turned the monitoring off. I didn't hear it though. Let's go, baby. So you guys heard the intro? Beautiful. 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 Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I teach class in about 20 minutes, 3 hours straight. Let's put the lemon into the water. Let's get it going, baby. Just smell the lemon. It will wake you up, get you going. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. What is the website called? CryptoLifer.com, baby. CryptoLifer.com. That's the website. That's where you want to be. That's where you need to go. That's where it all happens, baby. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time, baby. Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. Let's break it down. Let's talk about bitty Bitcoin. Funny, when I made this, look at that little bit of a shoulder, head and a shoulder there for Pocket Network. Pretty interesting. JOYSTREAM continuing to bang on them. Shout out to anyone at JOYSTREAM, probably at 4 by now. 39, banging to the upside. And that's a beautiful gain. A beautiful gain. Don't mind that quick spike up. I don't know what's up with that. But this was a beautiful move. What is it doing here on the 7? Oh, yeah. Look at that. And we started getting into JOYSTREAM when it was coming out of the wedge to the upside. This thing is beautiful. JOYSTREAM, baby. And this was, I don't know why my work is gone, but we were talking about this falling wedge. We got in here. Thing is up 28% right now and holding pretty nicely from entry. 32 actually for gains, baby. You gotta love it. And we're gonna see it's getting tighter in the zone. JOYSTREAM. GFAL, another lover of us. We found it together on the live together. If you guys remember, I don't know when we found it or how we do it, but we show up every day. We're gonna find a new coin. That's just how it works. Kind of a shoulder ahead, possibly a right shoulder there too. Interesting enough. Things getting exciting here inside of new consolidation. Is this becoming to go parabolic? A few coins have gone parabolic recently. And, you may have missed it. Nakamoto Games basically has gone on a parabola since the beginning of like January, December. All right. Let's break down Bitcoin for you. I just wanted to show you guys some quick stuff to keep you excited. Bitty Bitcoin. I got some sauce right here. We've been sideways. I longed this right here, this falling wedge, because previous resistance became support. Right now, the 1 hour wants to come back to the downside. We're going to see kind of what that means. All right, we got some big sauce for you today. 10 quick minutes. I'm out of here faster than you could believe. This is your fast morning Saturday update, baby. Let's get it in. First thing we're going to look at is the CME gap that I've been talking about here on the 4 hour time frame. And there's a CME gap at 20,000. No, sorry. That's here we go, yeah. There's a tiny CME gap here. About to say, I was like, sorry, I didn't look at it this morning. I didn't know my frame of reference. Right here, we have a CME gap sitting at about 26,400. It's a nice little section of time. All right, what is a CME gap? It's the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, and they trade on futures. When Bitcoin booms during the weekend and they're closed, there's going to be a gap. And I think they open back up like Sunday afternoon. They have like funny hours. But they're not open 24/7 like Bitcoin. If Bitcoin makes a move, there's going to be a gap in there. So there's a CME gap sitting at about 26,350, a known level of support, and it's the 786 Fibonacci level. Do we come down to that level to test? 4 hours suggested we could, but we're starting to kind of bend a little bit, but we still have some downside on the 4 hour. We're still away from the 21. I kept saying price action will meet this 21-day moving average. So far, it's getting close. We got this beautiful move on the CME. There was the futures options expiry yesterday. It could have been more volatile, but we still had some volatility, but it could have been worse, right? Good morning, Sam. The 99 is an ecosystem, baby. Love you. Amen. Didn't start yet. What does that mean? That's weird. Anyway, am I really not live now? Again, for the 4th time? I would have sworn I'm live. Are you messing with me, Hassan? I'm live, everybody, right? guy's bugging me out. Okay, you're the man, Sammy. Shout out to Crypto Bear Baker. God bless you, brother. We're going to make it all the way to the next bull run, baby, and more. It's going to happen faster than we realize. 2 years is going to go by like this. I started this channel 4 years ago, September 9th of 2019. It's been an insane journey, to say the least. So we should meet it at the 21-day moving average on that 4-hour time frame, something I've been looking at in this beautiful wedge. But I love this previous resistance becoming support. And to me, I got no choice but to long, baby, you know. So I'm long this exact same falling wedge here for Bitcoin. I even feel like it's a breakout. Technically broke the trend. Resistance, it broke the trend to the side. 1 hour needs to come on down, so here's the deal. Funny curvature here. We want to see maybe we're doing something like this. Nobody knows for sure what's happening. And it could even just be a deeper falling wedge that we have to come back down to the bottom of the channel for. Like we're going to come back down here and then rip. 1 hour does need to come back to the downside. Let's see how far down. Could we double bottom? Right? Right now I do see a slight pullback for the 1 hour time frame, which takes about 6 to 8 hours. So it tells me we'll have sideways or downward pressure on Bitcoin for the next, till about what? 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, something in that range. Boom. Then we have falling volume with falling price, right? When the volume's falling to the downside and price is falling, it tells me there's a reversal coming too as well. That tells me to stay long. You know what I mean? Now, if we had falling price with rising volume like this here, or if this is a divergence in time, I like when my favorite thing is falling volume with falling price to the upside. So I see a possible reversal banging on them. All right. But right now I do see a pullback for Bitcoin or sideways price action. Where do I see us tonight? When I show up tonight, I do a live stream at 8 p.m., right? On the weekends. This is the update that my group gets every single morning. I go over all the kind of ins and outs where I believe Bitcoin's going to go, so they know. Yesterday morning I woke up, I drew a head and shoulder pattern. We came to the live stream, the head and shoulder pattern dumped to the downside, right? We nailed it. This was probably, I've been consistent, but this week was flawless, like flawless. I opened along last night for Bitcoin. Did I lose it? No. I opened along on Tuesday night. Did I win? Yeah. I opened along on Wednesday night. Did I win? Yeah. We shorted live on the stream Thursday, almost made thousands of dollars. I was like this close. It was absolute insanity of making a $3,000 trade, right? I put $100,000, $20K, $5,000 at 20x leverage. Man. But you know what? It was an amazing week of trading. Unbelievable. Opportunity all over the place. It was a lot easier to make money than it was the last few weeks, I'll tell you that. Or less difficult. I only use the word easy. But things were interesting, to say the least. Hey, brother, what about ACH or Algo? ACH, all right. Shout out to Master Sam Price. Shout out to Barbara Trader Joe. God bless you. 10 minutes to countdown till we jump into class. If you still want to jump into class, we love you. Email cryptolifers@gmail.com. My team is standing by on the computer, but it's going to be fast. Cryptolifers@gmail.com if you still want to jump into class. If you have what it takes to spend the next 3 hours with me. If you think you have what it takes to take yourself to the next level, you probably don't. You probably don't. No. Do you have what it takes? Do you want to go to the next level? Can I give you all the knowledge I've amassed in 15 years of staring at the charts? Maybe something will come of it for you. There's a chance that I have some little diamond gem for you. You never know. It's probably all hogwash. I'm probably just out of my mind staring at the charts, and it's all nonsense. You know what I mean? But I see this falling wedge to the downside. I believe when I show up tonight, we're somewhere in this green box. More sideways. It's a little big. Give myself a range. But we're somewhere in this green box. Flirting with some downside, or we're coming to a double bottom. So I'll even put, we're somewhere in here. This is the area where I believe price action will be when I show up tonight. And then we get to come tonight and find out, which I love about it, right? Shout out to everybody here on the live, man. JOYSTREAM banging on them to the upside. Like, just banging on them. Like, you can't. This thing is beautiful. 39.44, doing damage up 32%. All right. Took some swing trade profits. SDX support on the 200 SMA on the 4-hour time frame. Interesting. Any chance of a freebie? I paid for class 2 times now, and I'm pretty low on funds. Sorry. You want to jump into class and you paid 2 times? If you could prove you paid 2 times, you could jump into class if you'd like it. Just email my wife. Let her know. Get it done, though. Don't waste time. So looking at XRD inside of this giant kind of flag. You know, it's a bit of a cup and handle with an exaggerated flag. It's a very big flag. But it's looking nice, right? What I want to see is that 3-day. It doesn't have a lot of information on MEXC. I'm going to take a look at it on KuCoin, where it just has a little more information. Longer chart. Not much longer, though. Erratics. 3-day isn't amazing. It doesn't have a lot of information. 2-day as well. Daily. But similar concept here. We're just in some type of falling wedge here. Cup and handy. And I've been studying this team for a long time. The speed of transactions, the ease of use, the SDK. They really have what it takes to take it to the next level. This is a bit of it's maybe exaggerated, but you got this kind of Adam and Eve there too, with the falling wedge that I've seen on the Adam and Eves. Could get a nice breakout back up to about 6.9. I personally own this long term. Erratics XRD. I believe it's something that could do damage into the bull run. Go to 50 cents, 60 cents, 10x. I believe easily, but you never know. What am I, you know? Look at that. MakerDAO defies the head and shoulder pattern and breaks to the upside. It actually had a head and a right shoulder there. It's interesting, right? Was a clean head and shoulder, though, but 32% of the time, you're not going to get that. Look at that. That's crazy. But that's why you do the Twisted Sister. The second this candle broke above there, I wasn't there for it. You know, you move that away. You take a look at it. Interesting. MakerDAO banging. And it's funny, you know, Token Metrics called MakerDAO, so it is what it is, you know, pretty nice. So I'm going to jump on out of here for the day. I see Bitcoin going sideways or further to the downside. If for whatever reason you get a miraculous move in a short squeeze, and we'll look at BOOKMAP for you too in the next 2 minutes to keep you guys enthralled. I learn a lot, to be honest. What's for breakfast? I don't eat until about 2 o'clock or 1:30 probably, or 12:30. I'm looking at SDX. I usually have some eggs. Prayers for breakfast. Your thanks and blessings. God bless you. And let's do it, man. On this beautiful Saturday, God bless each and every one of us. May us have a great weekend. May our families stay safe. May all of us just embrace gratitude and realize that everything we have in our lives is a blessing. And through that, we will obtain more abundance somehow, some way. Like every time you help others, you help yourself in a way, because you build your spirit up and you feel good about yourself. And I think that's the message that God wants us all to know, is that when we help others, that's what we're here for. If we can do some type of service for somebody on our daily day, we can build up who we are and feel confident, like we have a purpose, and feel good about ourselves. And I think that's kind of the beginning. You know, when you're depressed, you're down and out, you don't want to do anything for anybody, right? You don't want to see anybody. You want to isolate. But when you're full of love, you want to kind of touch, you want to grow, you want to be a part of it all, right? And that's what I want for the lifers. I want everyone to break out. That's why I broke out. That's why I'm here every day, live on this camera. Let's take a look here at BOOKMAP. BOOKMAP at 26,500. Nice little area of liquidity. Also suggests that we will go lower. So they're basically on hand with me, saying we're likely going to go down into that little box that I got. So shout out to everybody here on the live, but I do see a little move to the downside, 26.7, 26.650 maybe. Nothing crazy. And then even possibly touching the 786 Fibonacci retracement and, filling that CME gap. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. I'll see you all tonight. Oh, I almost messed up. I did, I guess. But I'll see you all tonight at 8 p.m. Thank you so much for being here with me. You gave me a purpose. You gave me a reason to believe that you never know what can happen. So I love you all for that. I will always be grateful for this group, for everything that we do together. And I'll see you all tonight. God bless. Thank you.